Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, the title of this is Ben Dusing, a shepherd without a flock. To recap everything, I used to get along with Ben Dusing. Ben Dusing has a lot of ghosts in his past. You know, by the way, this is public knowledge. I'm not, a lot of drug, alcohol dependency issues. He's upfront about it. It's not an issue with me at all. I got along with Ben Dusing. But it came to my attention, was brought to my attention, that Ben Dusing has a real bad problem of violence and emotional abuse towards women, and particularly two. I won't mention their names. I don't want to embarrass them. But I want to tell you something. It's real. And this guy he files, because he's in a situation that he is, he's tried to bury these two women who he has fathered children with. He's tried to bury them in the court process, then complain about the court process. And he's announced he's running for family court judge, which is his prerogative. But here is the thing that I want you all to know. The record in these cases reflect he is an abusive man. The things that he's done, and he still has his law license, shocks me. Again, I always like using myself as an example. I couldn't get reinstated, and I have never committed any of this type of crap. Not even close. None of it. All my crime is telling off the KBA, speaking out against the corruption, and being too aggressive, they said, for my clients. And this guy has this, he had a meeting at his office. He encouraged all these people to come. Nobody showed up. Then he had a press conference. I don't know if anybody showed up. I had somebody that said they didn't think anybody showed up. And then he had a group of people, and guess what, Ben? I had somebody that showed up at your event this week, and it was all kind of people like connected to him. He had Katie's mom, her grandparents were there. It was like, really? He doesn't have any followers to this alleged cause he claims. He's got no followers. But I want to just add something. He's got serious problems of perjury. How come nobody ever gets prosecuted for perjury? He's publicly lied about his relationship with Katie Lawrence over and over again. But I want to give you some Twitter.coms. Lies are loud, the truth is quiet. United we stand, divided we fall. I want these up on the screen, Sabrina. Amanda Keck, K-E-K, we'll put them up there on the screen. And go to there and check out what is him blowing up the phones, the phone calls, the love letters, documents, all the stuff that prove he's a complete liar. It's off the chart stuff. Off the stuff, it's unbelievable. He keeps making these videos, and it's like, what the hell? He's apparently got 40 motions pending in both cases. It's not the moms that are abusing the system, it's him. He's running for family court while committing acts of domestic violence. He doesn't have custody of his own kids. He's estranged from his entire family. By the way, that isn't all. I can understand that, different reasons. Because I sued my dad and brother. You can be estranged from your family members and not do anything wrong. Although I think his estrangement is a different ballgame. Has a 7-day jail sentence for contempt, which they never sentenced him. How come I'm the only one that goes to jail? His second town hall meeting last night, only 6 to 8 people were there. That's what my spy told me. He said he tried to make it look like more people. But Ben's got a cause that no one is following to. But he just keeps at it. He just keeps that. And nothing happens to this guy. No license suspension, no jail, nothing. And he's running for family court judge. Folks, I got to share something with you that it relates to this in comparison that I just cannot wait for it. And it's this. The Butcher of Pakistan book that comes out on June the 14th. And I know all the people connected to the case are going to read it. But it is, and then the documentary which comes out next year, it is going to show you all the hell that I went through unjustifiably. And while the KBA, Ohio court system, legal system, Hamilton County judges, Schweikert, Kubicki, banned from the courtroom, banned from the courthouse, contempt, all of this stuff where they try to portray me as somebody that I'm not. When the story hits, and I think it's going to go national, it is a perfect example of how these forces try to define you, and you cannot let them define you. That's not the Ben Dusing situation. In other words, the Ben Dusing problem is legit and freaking real. Domestic violence, the most vile, emotional and physical abuse of two women you'd ever want to know. I mean, or witness, it's just awful. And he's claiming like he's some Don Quixote in the battle of family court. Sorry, Ben, nobody's following you on your quest. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.